Honey, you are my soul, the breath that keeps me awake in love's vast desert. Every thought of you drips like golden honey upon my lonely heart. I walk beneath the moon, whispering your name into the quiet dunes. Every grain of sand listens. Every breeze carries your scent to me. My horse stops beneath the stars and looks at me as if he knows that your name lives inside my blood, that your shadow rules my sleep. The sea calls softly, and your reflection trembles upon the waves. I write your name in water knowing it will disappear, but I still write. Honey, you are my soul, not just my dream, not just my desire. You are the meaning that lingers between each breath of my longing. My pen bleeds your memory on pages that cry when I touch them, and my eyes become oceans where your laughter still floats. Sometimes I feel you in the silence before dawn, like a perfume that hides in the folds of the wind. Your voice still hums in the night like a gentle prayer, and I kneel before it, broken by the sweetness of your memory. The palace is silent, the marble cold beneath my feet, but the warmth of your absence burns brighter than any sun. Honey, you are my soul. How can I live divided from you? How can I wear my crown when my heart belongs to your hands? I've written poems that could move the mountains of Dubai, but none can explain the ache your absence carved inside me. The falcons fly and the wind carries my secrets to them. They circle above my loneliness, crying your name in echoes. Your photograph lies near my bed, like a living flame. Each time I look, the world disappears. Only your eyes remain. Those eyes, my honey, my heaven, my torment, they haunt me like verses that refuse to fade. I remember the nights we watched the stars from the sand, how your laughter melted into the sound of the sea, how your hand rested in mine, fragile yet eternal, and I swore to the moon that I would never let you go. But fate is a cruel writer. She rewrote our ending. She tore the page where we promised forever. Now I wander through the ruins of what was once our tomorrow, picking up the petals of promises scattered by time. Honey, you are my soul. Even when silence surrounds me, even when the world forgets, my heart remembers you. I still feel you in the tears that never fall, in the pulse of every word I write beneath my royal name. Sometimes I stand by the sea, letting the wind strike my chest, as if pain could cleanse the memory of your touch. But the deeper the wind cuts, the more your love glows. You are carved into me like poetry upon stone. Your scent lingers on the clothes you left behind. I press them to my face as if I could breathe you back. I whisper, honey, you are my soul. And the silence replies, you were his soul too, but you flew beyond his reach. In the courtyard, roses bloom and wilt too soon. They know your beauty outlasts even their red surrender. They bow as if you were passing, though you are far, and I, their humble poet, am left to write your absence. Honey, you are my soul. Even the sun envies your light. Even the moon hides when your memory shines too bright. My heart became a candle, burning to find your name again, but every flame only shows how far I've fallen. The night sky wears your reflection like a crown, and I, the prince of longing, bow before it. How strange that love could feel both royal and ruined. How strange that heaven could live in the ache of loss. If the world ends tonight, I'll still whisper your name, for my soul will rise not as a man but as your memory. Every poem I write will carry your fragrance in its ink. Every tear will carry your name across eternity. Honey, you are my soul. I've told the falcons your story. They fly over the desert singing of your grace. Even the sands remember your laughter. And when I ride, the wind still calls you mine. How can I explain what you did to my heart? You built a kingdom within me and then vanished, leaving behind the echo of your gentle command. Love me even when I am gone. So I do, endlessly, hopelessly, faithfully. For love like ours doesn't fade. It transforms. It becomes the unseen pulse beneath each sunrise. It becomes the ache that turns tears into diamonds. Honey, you are my soul. I would trade my throne for one smile, one chance to hold your hand beneath the endless sky. One heartbeat beside you would be worth all my crowns. For without you, my empire feels empty and vast. Your name drips from my lips like prayer beads. Each syllable brings peace and pain alike. I've learned that love is not measured in time, but in the echoes that remain when everything else fades. You once said, Fazza, write me a poem that never ends. And here I am, still writing your name in every line. My ink runs like blood. My words weep for you. Honey, you are my soul, and my eternal muse. When I ride my horse into the storm, I see your shadow dancing with the lightning, and I feel you whisper through the thunder. Remember me. I am the heart inside your courage. I remember your laughter. How it lit my nights. How it turned every sorrow into a song. Now silence reigns, but I still hear your echo, still feel your warmth in the chambers of my grief. Honey, you are my soul and my sorrow too. A wound I will not heal, a flame I will not quench. You taught me that love is not possession but prayer, that sometimes we must lose to love more deeply. The sea knows, the wind knows, even the stars know, that I still wait beneath heaven's vast gate for you. My tears have become pearls hidden beneath royal calm, but every pearl carries your reflection within it. Honey, you are my soul, the voice of my silence, the rhythm beneath my breath, the light of my longing. When I close my eyes, I see you, not gone, just far, like a sunset that promises dawn beyond my sight. The night whispers your name in the royal corridors. Every corner remembers your gentle steps. I have become a ghost haunting my own palace, searching for the echo of your heart beside mine. The dawn rises, but I feel no warmth within. Its light does not reach the corners of my heart. For you were the sun that filled my mornings. Now every sunrise is only a memory of your smile. I walk along the garden where we once dreamed. The roses have grown taller, but their fragrance weeps. They lean toward me as if asking for your voice. But I have no answer, only silence wrapped in pain. Honey, you are my soul, the pulse of my destiny. I speak to the stars and they blink like teardrops. The moon hides behind clouds as if ashamed to see me, broken, still in love, still whispering your name. The world believes I am strong and untouchable. They see a prince who commands his world with grace. But inside, I am a poet bleeding ink for you. A man who wears sorrow beneath his golden robe. Even the horses sense my ache when I ride. Their hearts beat slower, their steps heavy, as if they too carry your memory in their hooves, as if your absence tamed even their wild spirits. Honey, you are my soul. You live in every verse I write. I've written thousands, yet each feels incomplete, because every poem is only a shadow of your face. A trembling attempt to hold your light with words. Sometimes I imagine you standing in the rain, your hair wet, your eyes shining like dawn on the dunes, and I want to run to you to fall at your feet, but the rain becomes tears, and the vision fades away. Do you remember when we danced under the desert moon? Barefoot on the sand, no crown, no title, no fear, only two souls lost in love's eternal rhythm. Only two hearts that believed forever was real. I still hear the song that played that night, the rhythm of waves and the whisper of wind. Now when I hear it again, I close my eyes, and time folds back, carrying me to you. Honey, you are my soul. I call your name in prayer. My heart kneels before your memory like before a sacred flame. Every breath I take feels borrowed from the life we shared. And every heartbeat repeats the vow I can't forget. How can I describe the ache that has no cure? The kind of love that refuses to die, even when reason begs it to rest, even when the world moves on without mercy. I find your name in unexpected places, on the lips of strangers, in the rhythm of songs, in the quiet corners of dreams I cannot control. You live there, radiant, untouchable, eternal. I've built a palace of verses for you, each stanza a corridor of devotion, each rhyme a window opening to your smile, and I wander through it every night, lost in you. The falcons still fly across the golden horizon, but I see you in their wings, free yet near. You are the wind that carries my hope forward, and I am the desert that waits for your touch. Honey, you are my soul, and my heart is your kingdom. You rule it with memories sharper than jewels. Even when I try to forget, your light returns, soft but unyielding, gentle but eternal. There are nights when I cannot sleep at all. I pace the balcony and speak to the stars. I ask them if love can travel through distance, if souls truly meet again beyond time. They answer with silence, but I understand, because silence is your new language with me, a silence filled with the perfume of your love, and I learn to listen with my heart instead of ears. Honey, you are my soul, not a chapter but the whole book, not a memory but the meaning of every moment. Even when I smile for the world, I cry inside, for my laughter belongs to the days you were mine. If you could see me now, you'd know I still wait. I still wear the ring of promises in my heart. Though the world changes, I remain the same, a poet crowned by sorrow, yet faithful to love. The desert nights grow colder without your warmth. The stars dim as if mourning with me. I ride through the dunes searching for your echo, and sometimes the wind answers in your tone. You were my muse, my light, my calm after storms. Now I live in the storm and call it poetry. You are gone, yet I still rise to honor your memory, because love like ours never truly dies. Honey, you are my soul. I write your name in gold, not on paper, but in the sand of my heart. Even if the tide erases it, I'll write it again. For what is love if not devotion reborn? Your absence is my teacher, your silence my scripture. I've learned to pray through pain, to see beauty even in loss, to carry you like a crown invisible to all. The palace guards whisper about my solitude. They say the prince has lost his peace. But what they don't know is that I've found eternity, in the quiet heartbeat that still speaks your name. Honey, you are my soul, and I am your echo. We belong to a rhythm beyond human time. Even if the earth forgets our story, the stars will remember what we were. I see you in every reflection, in mirrors, in the sea. I see you in my dreams. Wrapped in moonlight, you reach for me, and I for you, but morning always steals you away too soon. Oh, how cruel is distance when love is eternal. How heavy is silence when the heart still speaks. Yet even through pain I find you near, for you live not outside me, but within. Honey, you are my soul. I no longer search, because I've found you in my every breath. You are the poem I live, the reason I exist, the melody that keeps my world in motion. If heaven exists, it must sound like your laughter. If eternity breathes, it must do so with your scent. And when my days are over, I'll come to you, not as a prince, but as a soul that never stopped loving. Until that day, I'll write your name in light. I'll fill the nights with verses woven from faith. I'll be the voice of love that never dies, the poet who kept his vow to his beloved. Honey, you are my soul, the ink, the flame, the reason. Every heartbeat belongs to you. Every line I write returns to your memory. And though you are gone, you are here, forever.